Hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Who knows? Hope you're all keeping well. I was planning to do this from much earlier, but little one's been a little bit up and down today, but now she's all good. So I thought I'd come on for a little while. Got a few beers on the go, a fair few beers. I've done a few reviews while kind of listening to the football that's going on at the moment. They're just about to finish and stuff. So just checking what's going on there. Interesting. There you go. Right. I've got 4 beers on the go. 4. Proper raggy style. Just done the review. I didn't drink the whole thing in the review and then go on to the next one. I've just done 4 reviews. Probably one's from quite a while ago that I've never got round to. Well, not got round to drinking because a little. Sorry about the burp. So we're going to those in a minute. Just going to say a quick hello to Thomas. Says cheers everyone. So it's cool. Got a few people watching. So as I say, it's not going to be a really long stream. I'll go through beers what I've been drinking or going to be drinking. And yeah, and we'll just see if anyone wants to join in a little while. Because I think Harry said he was going to start one a stream later on, so I don't want to kind of take over that kind of thing. So yeah. Anyway, hope you're keeping well, Thomas, mate. I hope you're feeling a bit better today as well. I see from Raggy's you said he cheered you up, so that's good. That's good things. Right, so I'm going to start off where I started. I've had this beer for ages, and unfortunately, it's got a long shelf life. So it's from Piala. It's not in focus, but you get the. This camera's getting worse, isn't it? I think it's just the time of day. It's the light. So anyway, it's that. And it's their orange goza. I think I got this from. It's just the light. Sorry about that. There we go. Orange goes. There we go. There we go. So it's as the name suggests, it's a citrus forward orange goes brewed with coriander, Himalayan rock salt, and a house culture of lactobacillus. 5.5% ABV. Bottled on the 7th of July 2020, but before 7th of July 2022. So I've had this beer a long time, just sitting there doing not very much. Sort myself out today. Oh dear. Oh well. So I'm just checking the old football scores. Job done, it seems. So yeah, I'll do a screen share. Probably not, because this laptop is pretty slow. Let me just see if I can do this. Sours. I've got a list of the beers in my fridge on my laptop here, so with the dates and stuff, so I know what's what. So here we go. Let me just. So we'll do a screen share. Why not? Let's try. Let's see if this shit show works. So share screen. Yeah. There we go. So I need to actually check just to see if this is going to work. Bear with me. I just want to get another. Turn the volume down. Yeah, it's working. Right, cool. That's all I want to know. I just want to see if it's actually on screen or not, and it looks like it is. Let me just turn that off. So it's working. So cool. As you can see, so these guys are out of Estonia, Tallinn, Estonia. I've had a few of their beers before. Some of their Cellar series. I think the Jester King collab I had. But this was on a London Craft Beer Festival back in 2019, but I never got round to trying. So yeah, as you say, it's pretty much what I've already said there. You know, this part. So it's 5.5%, 10 IBUs, 17,322 on the total ratings. There, it's coming in at 3.47. So I mean, yeah, but they're not RP. They're not round. Oh, I've got to try goes from them. It's not that kind of. It's all their MP stouts. That's what they're about, and that's what they're really well renowned for. Recently sent Raggy a few of those, so he's been sopping up and enjoying them and getting lots of red cards and stuff like that, which is which is good fun to watch. So that's the whole idea of it, and he deserves it because he's a sound lad. So that's the first beer. So the second beer will. Let me just stop sharing for a second, and then we'll see how it goes. Terrible puns. There we go. It's just me again. So I'm just going to get the second beer. IPAs. IPAs. I can find it. There it is. So it's from No Frills Joe Brewing Company. They're out of Green Hive in northwest Kent. It's one I actually bought from the brewery. Get the beer. I'll show you. I've got the page up ready. Where is it? There we go. It's actually retained its head really well. Those pretty shit bloody focusing on this. There we go. So it's leaving a nice lacing. It's hanging around. I haven't touched it or swirled it for about 20 minutes or so, and it's come out really well. Slight haze there. I can see there's a load of comments, so I will get to you. I'm not ignoring you. It's not like Raggy's stream where it goes proper crazy, so I will be able to keep up with it. But that's all right. That's coming out all right. As I say, that's the second review I've done. I've still got to drink them all, so it's like going to be online for a little while then, I guess. So what I'll do, share this page. Eventually. Right, let's see. I hate looking at myself on screens. It's just it's not right. Is it going to load? There we go. Look at that. I'm probably a little bit behind on what you're seeing to what I'm seeing on my phone. So 7.5% ABV beer, 65 IBUs. I recognise all these things after I've done the review, of course, but it did come across really bitter, like a. I don't know what hops it's. I mean, you go through all that kind of, you know, all of the commercial description there. There's no hint of what hops are in this beer. I think that there's potentially one American hop variety in this, and then a mixture of British hops. It gives me that impression. But you have to wait and see the review. So it's actually only had 19 ratings of this and 20 check-ins overall, which is and a lot of them, half of them, been in the last month. So that's interesting because I've had this beer a fair while. When it first came out, I went ahead and got the glass. I got this, and I got their candy soup, which I really enjoyed on cask, which is pretty cool. And then I got another lager just to make the price over a tenner threshold for delivery. But yeah, they kindly sent me one of the lager and then a wheat beer I've got as well that I'm going to review. Probably the way it's going next summer because it's just been awful. So anyway, that's that. I'm going to stop sharing this one now. I'm going to get to some comments. I'm starting to get a little bit. I need to get to the comments kind of deal. So I need to take some photographs as well. So I can't drink too much. So So yeah, we've got a fair few. So apologies to keep you waiting on the old me catching up with your comments. So we've got Geordie K. How you doing? Are you keeping well? We've got Adam from Mersey Beers. Good afternoon, mate. Yeah. Watching along whilst you're always cleaning. You must have a right shithole house, man. The day. Very good. Got Jules. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, I'm all right. Alice has been a bit wobbly today, to be honest. Otherwise, I would have been on about 2 hours ago. So that's the deal with there. But she's all right at the moment. She's cheered up now. She's talking to her mate on the old video messenger, playing her Nintendo Switch with him. So yeah, she's one of her schoolmates at the moment. So she's all right at the moment. So she's like, "Oh, you can go now, Dad." I'm like, "Okay then." Yeah, but no, she sounds. I hope you're okay as well, Jules. Yeah, you take care. We've got Dino. How you doing, mate? I've got he very kindly sent me 2 Piala beers as well, and I almost reviewed it earlier. It's one of the ones he sent. This is I can't. It's a raspberry Berliner Weiss. So I can't pronounce that top part of the name, but it's that Berg. So yeah, it's a 4.5% Berliner Weiss from the same brewery as the Orange Goes. So which is cool. So he sent me that, and he also sent me one of the Beasts from their Cellar series, which I'm really looking forward to. We are in the process of planning doing a kind of a get together live on his channel at some point, but we'll have to wait and see whenever. That's in the pipeline. This is Armchair Detective that you also very kindly sent me. I really do appreciate it, man. Anyone who sends me beers, I'm like 12% jobbing with the old wax top. That was a bit loud, wasn't it? I should have turned off notifications, but yeah. So that'll keep for if we're together on a stream. But yeah, not going to open that yet. That's for sure. But yeah, I might have the Berliner Weiss before then. That's for sure as well. So I hope you're keeping well, Dino, mate. Got Blake. How you doing, brother? I saw about half of your hour stream yesterday. Was it yesterday? I can't remember. No, yeah, it was yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah, same about the old copyright strike, but YouTube's a weird place when it comes to things like that. It wasn't a dig as well when I done that little comment about the America Reacts videos. It wasn't a dig at them. It's just weird how YouTube kind of allows that through copyright purposes. Yeah, something like because it's even TV's copyrighted, unless it's all down to certain countries and stuff like that where copyright's different in certain areas and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, someone who knows will have to fill me in on that. But yeah, copyright thing. It's just like even it's like. I mean, what you got? I assume I can't remember how many subs you got now. Not that it matters, but it's weird how these small channels with there's a few people watching. It's not going to make any massive difference, is it? It's just I don't. It almost comes across as it's greed, you know. I've got to get my cut because they're listening to my music and all that sort of shit. Weird. Hope you keep it well, brother. Anyway. 2 seconds. Sorry about that. I want a drink. Where was I? Geordie K says, cheers. Cheers, Kent. Craig. And chat. Yeah, nice one. Got people saying hello to each other, which is good. Can't try. I saw that the other day. I've reviewed it. It's the same. I saw it. Where did I see it? I think I saw it in Waitrose about a week or so ago, a couple of weeks ago. I've reviewed it already, but it's they've changed the name. That they put the Caribbean bit in. I can't remember what. Let's have a look. Innocent Gun. I'm pretty sure because I checked the barcode of it on Untapped and Innis and yeah, rum finish, rum cask, rum aged, 6% ABV. Yeah, I've actually already reviewed it a while ago. When did I review it? 2017 I reviewed it. I've had it a couple of times. And in 2016 and 2017. Now the bottle used to look like that. I don't know if you can see it, but it used to look like that. So that's it on Untapped. It's out of focus, of course it is. That's what it used to look like. There we go. It doesn't look like that now, but that's it on Untapped. Scottish export ale. Yeah, Innocent Gun. I might give it another review. You never know. Just put this on there. So anyway, let's get back to the old comments then. So I will give it another go, just to see what it's all about again. Christ, it just jumped too many messages. So I'm not going to put up the people saying hello to each other. People saying hello, which is really good. Hello. We've got Raggy in the house talking about earlier. How you doing, mate? I've got a I don't know if you saw it. I've got a Piala beer here, but it's not what they're renowned for. It's their Orange Goes. It used to be in the supermarket, but I've had it in the fridge for a long time. Just say that it's probably the best part of about 9-10 months, something like that. More people saying hello. Just got here, can't hear. Can you hear me now? Hope you're keeping well, Joey, if you can hear me. Cheers. People saying hello. Jake's here saying hello. How you doing, mate? Hope you're all right. We've got Joe Gansel. How you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping well as well. I just jumped a comment, so I'm just going to go back one. So Dean saying hello to Adam. Is this going to come up? Is this going to show? No. It's my laptop. Rubbish. Yeah. I'm only. It's only according to because I scanned the barcode of it on Untapped and it come up with that, and it was the same ABV. So I'm assuming I don't know where the Caribbean bit. Obviously rum, I guess. But they added the Caribbean part onto it, so I don't know what that's all about. As I say, I've only recently started going into the supermarkets again. It's a bit weird for personal reasons, but I'll be more happy to go in supermarkets away from my local area, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not overly kind of Innocent Gun. The original used to be amazing when it, going back a while, and it just seems to have changed over the years. Like it's not my. We always, a lot of us say this. Oh, it's not the same as it used to be, and all this sort of stuff. Actually, that beer has changed. It's just you know, it just is what it is, I guess. Got people saying hello to each other, which is really cool. Adam sound coming through audio wise really well. Good. Picture's a bit shit. It looks. Looking on my phone compared to what I'm seeing on the screen, it's just completely out of sync. It is what it is, as I keep saying. Yeah, well, of course. Yeah. Had a few rums in the Caribbean in my time. Loads in Jamaica. Loads of them. You go up into the Blue Mountains, they've got distilleries up there everywhere. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's just a rebrand, exactly. Well, that's what I assumed anyway. So, right, with comments then. So we've done 2 beers. We've showed them on screen, what the beers are, etc. So the Piala, the No Frills Joe. Now we're going to get another one. Let me just get the screen ready and to share. So it's an IPA. I don't remember where it is now. American IPA. It's going to be there. Is it there? It's not there. There it is. So it's a supermarket beer that was very kindly bought by a mate. You come around with like 7 cans of beer from the Tesco's kind of range at that time, back in sort of about the 3rd week of March, something like that. 3rd week of March, something like that. So I don't know what's in there, whether the range has changed or they stopped doing this in there now or not. I don't know. So we'll just get that. Right, that's all ready. So let me share the screen with this bit. Share screen. Do that. Share that. Put that. Bosh. So yeah, from the Buxton Brewery. This is their Citra, their Lupulus X Citra IPA, a 5.4% ABV beer. So there we go. There's a beer on screen and in camera. So yeah, so it's an experimental single hop program, each with, you know, it's a bit like whole series, a bit like the old Colonel, where they do single hop beers, whether it be pale ales, IPAs, that kind of thing, or, you know, even so much as some of them now are on the pilsners and single hop pilsners with different hops in. But the general beer stays the same. It's just the hop variety, single hop variety changes. So yeah, check out the website for the latest ones. But so yeah, it's not. Again, I've reviewed it. I just reviewed the ones I wanted to review out of that selection of 7. And I haven't reviewed a Buxton beer for a long time, so that got a review in. So that'll be up in the next probably back end of next week. But yeah, another interesting beer again. So this has had 7,227 total ratings. Then came out 3.79, which is that's a fair beer, to be honest. There's a lot in the last month, so that would suggest it's still in the supermarket. Just over 1,000 then, and 8,500 just over total. So it's obviously still about any old Tesco's extras or wherever you're at in the UK. So yeah, that's that one. We'll stop sharing that screen. Then we just stop sharing it. Got one more to go, and then we'll see if anyone wants to join for a little bit. I know Harry's going to be doing something soon. So, what have we got here? Oh, I can't even spell it. That helps. So one from Jake's neck of the woods. Make sure these beers aren't mixed up in any kind of way. Where are we? I'll get to the comments after this screen share. go. I'm just going to wait on my thing here just to see if it comes up. There we go. So Mosaic Fog then from Burnt Mill Brewery. This is my fourth beer that I've reviewed in the last few hours. So yeah, single hop then Mosaic with Golden Promise wheat, chit and flaked oats make up the grist, while the Mosaic hops bring their characteristic dank, ripe mango and citrus aromatics. 1,209 total ratings of this thing, coming in at 3.88. They're still about then, 138 in the last 30 days. I would say this was canned in 15th of February, and it's best before 14th of October of 2021. So there's still a few cans knocking around. I don't know whether they brew this again within that kind of shelf life period or not. So technically, there's two kind of batches in the woodworks. This is a 6.2% ABV version. Of course, it says 6.4 on Untappd there. So they've obviously brewed multiple batches of this Mosaic Fog, which is part of a series of single hopped IPA out of Ipswich in Suffolk, very near to Jake. And yeah, I've reviewed a few of these now, which is cool. An underrated brewery, in my opinion. So here we go. Let's get rid of that a minute and get some more comments. I'll turn that off now. Don't need that. Right. Don't know where I got to. So scroll back up. Yeah, that was a Morrison's beer. Yeah. I don't think it's about now, but it's got a 2-year shelf life, so it's quite pleasant enough beer. No, I mean I've probably had the beer. It came out last year sometime. It was certainly perhaps during the early autumn, I'd say. I guess, but it's been in my fridge since then, so I'm just getting round to it. Crack it open. And it was at a time when I was actually going into supermarkets a bit more. It was in the summer. I'm pretty sure it was in the summer. Yeah. I mean, this was, as I said, it was a supermarket jobby. So, but I have been looking at some of the other beers in this series, a lot of them online, but I've been really reluctant buying stuff online while things were the way they were. It's opened up a bit now, so I've got a Burning Sky order coming in next week at some point, so that'll be good. Got a glass and a couple of cans and a couple of big bomber, well, not bomber, but the big 750ml bottles as well. So yeah, Saison Depeche and I can't remember what else it is. So I've actually started going online and getting a few bits and bats. Dean's getting plastered on Quack, yeah. Interesting. It's not in our local Morrison's. Our local Morrison's is awful. I mean, I bought 4 bottles of Cocoa Wonderland from Thornbridge. That's the only thing that really kind of interested me, to be honest. Wasn't really that bothered. So Racky's got that to review. So it's decent. I've had it before, but a lot of these beers kind of had before in one form or another. Unless they're brewed especially for a collaboration beer in the supermarket. A lot of them I had before. It's just an interesting take on what it used to be. Wow. I thought you had one this morning. You posted a review earlier. I'm actually going to start drinking some beer. I'm just waffling on. Go for the sour then. Oh, that first taste. I've just not had this one for a while, or this style of beer. I love it. I wish every mouthful was like that. Proper. Your palate don't get used to it, don't acclimatise. it's just like bang in your face every single sip. That's what I want out of a sour. Get it down, yeah. Job's a good one if he does. Cooking dinner and killing wasp nests at the moment, like you do. Wasp nest soup. Yeah. Bonjour. How you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping well. Cheers for chiming in and joining. So yeah, chuck the brush 4 times for him. Excellent. They're just going to wait for you as soon as they're going to sit outside your beer shed door, I reckon, and he's coming in for about 20 reviews later. So you know what I mean? Right, you stay that side. When he comes, we'll ambush him. Excellent. Oh right, I didn't realise it was alcohol free. I haven't watched it, but yeah. They can be. They're even worse in the autumn when they're like get a bit dopey and because they're going to die and shit. They know. So they know it's like fuck it, I'm stinging you. So yeah, let me just go ahead and put this link out to a few. Let's see if anyone wants to join. If not, then no. I know Harry's doing one later. I don't want to tread on his toes or anything. No doubt Raggy will be doing something as well. I've got some beers to get on with. I've got my second COVID jab coming up on Thursday, so I've been trying to get a few reviews in just to see me over that period. Because I probably won't be drinking next weekend. Well, we'll see how it goes, but the build up to that day, I'm going to keep off the booze. Let's put it in there. So Raggy's cooking, so he won't be around. So, oh, come on, laptop, you can do it. You can do it. I reckon you can do it. That there. Let's see if anyone takes the bait. So 13 people. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a good evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you're at. Yeah, I know you did. Yeah. In fairness, so did I. I think the next day I didn't have anything that day, the first jab. And I didn't have it about 3 or 4 days before the jab. I didn't have nothing. So maybe by Saturday, I probably won't have nothing on Friday. Which was what I normally do. So mate, we'll see how things go. Take my daughter over to a Jungle Gyms over in Birchington on Saturday morning. So that'll probably knacker her out a bit. So by Saturday evening, hopefully she'll be a bit sleepy and stuff. So then I can come in and I might crack open a few beers. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, I mean, it's just for the immune system to get hold of it. You know, the second one is an important one as well. It's like with hopefully fingers crossed things go ahead as planned on the 21st of June, and then going forward into the proper summer. Hopefully the weather follows suit. At the moment, it's not. It's being really shitty at the moment. It's stubborn is the word. Stubborn weather. Tell me, Raggy, you had your jab yesterday, and the nurse that done it. Okay then. Yeah, I mean, I ain't bothered about. It's just I've got underlying health issue as well. So apart from drinking beer, which is not a health issue, but you never know. But with a chest kind of weakness, so I want to make sure give my immune system, give it that boost, and afterwards, then fine. But yeah, it's being sensible and all that boring stuff, but it's just being sensible. Right, before I go any further, I'm going to just quickly take some photographs. It's pretty boring for you to watch, but I'm sure you don't mind. Because I will forget, and then I'll have nothing. I've got, yeah, it's proof that I'm alcoholic. God, if I lost my phone, someone saw my photos on my phone. Jesus Christ. So what's all this? All of his, he's got 2,000 photos and they're all a beer. You know. This guy's a weirdo. Fair enough, I guess. Branded glassware. Ugh, what a poser. That's two. Two more to go. It's not going to take me long. We lost anyone? Surprisingly, no. I ain't got a Buxton glass, unfortunately, but I used to really enjoy their stuff years ago. Let's put that there. Put that there. No room on this table to actually get photos. There's too many cans on it. But I've got a nice backdrop. I need to change the backdrop of the cans behind that I'm taking the photograph of, just to, because I've had people like, oh, have they brought that out again? It's like, no, it's just an old can. It's just backdrop, you know. It's quite amusing. I will get to your comments. One more to go, and that boredom will finish. Well, it might start, depending on, you know. Right, where's the beer I'm drinking? That one there. Right, now I can relax. Done my geeky shit. Adam saying you too. Yeah, it's just is what it is. Yeah, we talked about this earlier, didn't we, Adam? You've got his shout on Thursday, so no beer. I'm not fucking waiting that long. Christ. Yeah. That's next Monday week, isn't it? Yeah. Well, seeing how I feel, I mean, I'm certainly going to give it. I'll knock it on the head for obviously Thursday and Friday of this coming week, and no drink up till then. Then we'll see on Saturday. Does that come in again? We'll go and put a pizza on in a minute. Yeah, she's coming slowly. I can hear her. I'll cut her out again in a minute, and then I'll be back. I've got a can of that roaster coaster stuff. Yeah, that's good. It's probably the best stout in the supermarket, or what I've had anyway. Is it £3.50? Something like that. Evil Twin. Is it Evil Twin Brewdog? I can't remember. Oh, that's right. Raggy's saying, yeah, it's awesome. It is awesome. I actually reviewed that. You know, I mean, I haven't reviewed it. I'm not rushing out. I haven't been rushing out getting all the supermarkets, especially during lockdowns. I can't be doing, but it's just It's just my principal thing. Tesco's don't, or supermarkets don't need money during lockdown for beer. Nah, it just doesn't sit very well with me personally. Travels and Brews. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well. I'm already planning to have a beer minutes after having my. Well, yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. It varies for people. I say I've got a scar on the lung. I've had tuberculosis before. Quite bad about 17, 18 years ago. So I need to make sure my immune system is a bit better. So for three and a bit days before the jab, and then probably a couple of days after, just to see, and then we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I would do the same normally as well. But yeah, I thought it was. I can't remember. Oh right, you're going to review it tonight. Right. Yes, it's good. We'll just. I think it's very good. Was it 9.1%? It's a weird ABV, isn't it? 9.1. But yeah, she's screaming in there over something or other, mucking around, I think. But yeah, so I don't think anyone's joining. Doesn't look like it. I put the sorry, it's so Rob's going to be around later. Whether it'll be on this one or I've got to go and do some dinner in a minute for little. Well, I've got to do dinner. Yeah, I'm just going to throw a pizza in the oven. Yeah, I'm going to cook it. Yeah. So I'll go and do that in a sec. Yeah, buying. Yeah, and that's what I've been doing. I've been doing that a lot. It's more supporting bars that have got like a decent selection of craft beer and stuff locally. Little Swift, I've supported them. They do like a weekly kind of new. They stock new beers every week, and I was really kind of on them. Right, not beers for local breweries, but it's a business that's local, and then supporting local breweries as much as I could as well. I wasn't even going online buying stuff. I was keeping my money all local. I had a little bit of a. I mentioned something on Instagram yesterday. I've had a few people message me. Oh, was that directed at me? So, well, no. It's just something I've noticed after the last few months. We come out of lockdown, and then all of a sudden, all these kind of beer influencers with masses of followers are. Let's support local. So what have you been doing for the last 14 months then? You know, and I put that on my thing and I had a little bit of a backlash. Fuck them. You know what I mean? It's just unbelievable. Winds me up, things like that. You know, people who live near, they got this, all you're seeing is all these kind of American hype things like Monkish and Trillium and stuff. And it's like, and now we're out of lockdown. Let's support local. Fucks me off. It's just, yeah, 9%. It's just memory gets a bit rusty. Yeah, I just can't be doing with it all. It just winds me up. So I've been like putting it on my storyline during lockdowns, and that was like, today's local business shout out is to this or that, and you know, I try to do it every day, forget sometimes, but I've probably got about 30 or 40 local business things I've shouted out. You know, found some really interesting places as well. It's like I never knew were there. Some new places, some places have been there for ages and never knew until you start to realise, and then you see one, and, oh, follow them, and then that opens up to a few more, and it just kind of snowballs. You think, bloody hell, this is all on our doorstep. We didn't even know. Yeah, it's just weird. It almost feels like a lot of people have been kind of feeling guilty. They've not shouted out local breweries and stuff. So all of a sudden, oh, we've got to get into this kind of way of thinking. You've missed the boat for 14 months. You know, you're spending your money on like £15 cans of Monkish, and now you've got a bit of a fucking complex because you've not been shouting out local, and now we've opened up. Fuck off. Winds me up. Yes, I can rant. So just finishing up this rest of this orange goes and calm down a bit. Really easy drinking. Just shame we ain't got the weather to go with it. One down, 3 to go. I'm surprised no one's enjoying, actually. Might be a bit too late. Or busy. It's Sunday, isn't it? So family day, which I get. Let's put these off. Don't need all these. Right. I'm just going to go and put a pizza in the oven. I'll be a couple of minutes. Hope you can hang around for a little bit longer. If you do leave, then cheers for joining. I'll be a couple of minutes. I'll be back, as Arnold Schwarzenegger would say. Blimey. Numbers have gone up since I've not been here, which is thanks for joining then. 13 people. It's better when I don't say nothing then, I reckon. Right, what am I drinking now? Yeah, the No Frills Joe. I'm on that now. On another Kent brewery, northwest Kent. There we go. No Frills Joe. Jam sandwich. Saying double IPA at 7.5. It's an IPA in my book, but yeah, pleasant enough beer. It's my second review earlier on. Branded glassware and all that stuff. Yeah, stop on that for a little while. Let me just get to where I was. I think it's this one. It's not. I mean, everyone's. It's just where it sits with people. Influential kind of British Instagrammers who have got like a lot of followers. It's been more about the brag than anything else. It's a bragging kind of, not always, of course, but not always. It just comes across sometimes very kind of insincere and a little bit of a bragging. Oh, I'm on this. I'm on my Monkish. I'm on, which are great beers. I'd love to try some more of them. Don't get me wrong, but it just feels like it's more. It comes across more of an afterthought, really. And I just made a little point about it. So had a slight backlash. I don't care. Yes, they do. I assume you're talking about Instagram. Yeah. I like to see where these people actually live and, put a few beers out from where you're from. Fuck you scared me. I scared you? No. Did I? Sorry. Good evening. How you doing, Goat? How you doing, mate? It's only for a little while. I thought that a few people might join. I was planning to do it a little bit earlier. We're going almost an hour. But I had a few issues to tend with. So yeah, obviously Sunday can be a bit of a tricky day for people to join. So I wasn't expecting loads of people, but yeah. So I just fancied a few beers, kind of deal, really. So this is very bitter. I think it's 65 IBUs, this beer. More of a kind of an English kind of IPA feel, a little bit more malty, still sweet, slight kind of citriness to it. So there may be an American hop involved somewhere in that. But overall, really enjoyable. Yeah. It's got a few people saying hello to each other, which is cool. Raggy's still here, where he was. Good. Everyone's saying hello to each other. And we won't bother showing all them because we don't really need to, but yeah. Selective. I'll get through the comments a bit quicker as well. Something I've noticed, really, it's like it can be really tricky keeping up with comments, especially on StreamYard when you're putting bits and bats up. But Goathead's been on proper job at the old local in Lincoln. Okay. Yeah, it really is, isn't it? It's little things we've not just that meeting up people in a pub, but just little things we've really taken for granted. It's like it kind of puts it into perspective, and when you do it, you really enjoy it, and give people a smile and stuff like that. You know, we spoke about this before on here, but mainly on Raggy's channel, of course. The mental health implications of what's been going on and stuff, massive, you know. And it's something that, you know, anyone who watches this and, you know, who's watching it now or in the future, it's just reach out to people, talk to people. That's the best thing you can do, even if you don't think it will help. You never know; it just might, you know. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Support local, exactly. Yeah, support the local pubs, local breweries. If you can get a local brewery in a local pub, that's fantastic. That's what I've been trying to do. All right, I'm still going to get my craft, and now we're opening up a little bit. Then I might start to go out. Well, I have been branching out a little bit further. I'm still a bit about supermarket beers. There's a few that I want to try that. I want to try the two from Vault City, that's for sure. But I feel a bit easier now in my kind of more for my my morals, if you like. I'm very kind of bit like that with when it comes to. I want to try Vault City's supermarket beers, but then I'm also going to go to the brewery and buy a few other bits from them, and then maybe do a Vault City week or something. So they're a class brewery, they're a class act. They actually recognise the fact of independent bottle shops, you know, the indie scene, and with them putting their beers into Tesco's, and they said they're going to reduce the prices of their the same ABV or the same size bottles down to as cheaply, you know, to match the supermarkets as they can, which I thought was a really nice little touch. Unlike another brewery from Manchester, you know where I'm going with that one, but I'm not going to. But yeah, you know, the contradictions within a year and the whole what's the word? Hypocrisy. That's the word I can nearly say. The hypocrisy is outstanding. But yeah, you all know about that. Sam Smiths are not doing any draft beers at the moment. It's all. Oh, really? Didn't know that. Okay. I haven't been in a Sam Smith's pub for a long time. There's a few in London. I don't mind keg. It's just yeah, I do like some of their beers though. Have to wait and see how that goes in the future. So Adam's chiming in then saying been supporting locals. Yeah, no, I mean I'm talking more pandemic kind of times rather than, you know, that's more what I've been more aware of without I didn't realise anything. Oh shit. You know, I want all my local venues to be open after this shit show ends. I want my local breweries to get through this kind of hell. You know, that's when they've needed us the most, when things have been locked down, pubs have been locked down and all this sort of stuff. And that's why I was really annoyed recently by some people on Instagram getting a guilt complex and, oh shit, I haven't been supporting local because I'm getting all this fucking stuff through here, there, and everywhere. And then, you know, I make a comment about it, and then I'm getting a slight backlash. It's just, and then they're saying on Instagram, oh, if there's any local breweries, let me know when your tap room's open. You know, and I'll, you know, where were you? Where were you? Where were you when we were locked down? That's when they really needed you. It's bollocks. I just can't. I see through that shit. It really annoyed me. Go ahead, say hello to Adam. No, I do agree with you though. I mean, getting back to you, Adam. Yeah, I know I'm gonna start. But now we're coming out of hopefully certainly by end of June, we're as normal as you possibly can be. And even now, pubs are open. They're doing really well. Great. That kind of, I can relax with knowing that they're going to be okay, because I can't go out and support them as much as I would have done, say, last summer, for obvious reasons. So I supported them during lockdowns and stuff, and just I wanted to be there, you know. But yeah, it just winds me up. And then you get these leeches on Instagram with all their followers and stuff, and it's like missing the boat. And it's like you could have done a hell of a lot more for them during lockdown. Anyway, I want to stop out talking about that because I'm fucking wound up. Okay, saying hello to Adam. Cheers, Steve. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Steve South. Do you live up north? That'd be funny. Well, I don't know if I'm correct. It's just the way I feel. Whether I'm correct or not, let everyone else worry about that. But yeah, it's just me, I guess. I do get passionate sometimes with certain things, little things like that. So I can see what they're doing. It's like, I hope the breweries see it as well, you know. Because I've been trying to do reviews of local stuff quite a lot during lockdown and stuff, as much as I can afford. I'm just chiming in. Got a top rope chocolate stout with out of the fridge and warming up. Oh, right, nice. Just opened the Drygate tropes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to get Open Gate. Ah, that rings a bell. In Lidl. Okay, I might have to have a look. I mean, as I say, I've been avoiding supermarkets, not just because of lockdown, but because of other reasons and stuff. And I've been in the last few weeks. I've been in the supermarkets. I've found it really hard. If I went into a supermarket out of town, I'd be all right. But yeah, going local ones and memories and shit, it's been like, oh fucking hell. You can't fucking break down in the middle of a supermarket. It's a bit weird. But do you know what I mean? I've been on the edge. Gravesend, all right, you're in Kent. Okay. So you're Iron Pier. Iron Pier, is it great? I think that's Iron Pier's. Got a beer from them the other day. I mentioned it on another my stream probably. Is it still here? Yeah, there it is. Iron Pier. It's Gravesend, isn't it? Yeah, Gravesend. That's your neck of the woods. That's their Speyside Barrel Aged Imperial Stout. I picked up the other day. I will review at some point. But yeah, do some good stuff they do. I've had that on cast before. Didn't absolutely bang it. So I saw a bottle the other day for £4. I was like, I'm having some of that. Yeah, that's right. Cool. Is there any other beers? Have you had any other beers from them? Let us know. I mean, I've had a few bits and bats from them, but I don't think I've ever reviewed anything from them. I know they've got a lot of cans these days as well, so I need to get my arse into gear and get around to some of them. Yeah, this is going down well, actually. This jam set. Oh, shit, I've just gone and checked the pizza. Oh, lucky I turned it down a bit and put it on the second shelf. Christ. That was lucky. Where was we? Go ahead saying low cost will be updating their site this coming week, so watch out. Yeah, I left one of their beers a bit too long the other day, and I reviewed it, and I was like, afterwards I thought, no, I'm not going to post that. It's I mean, Raggy very kindly sent me the Discovery box back in March. I've still got the sour IPA and a sour in the fridge. Hopefully they're still going to be all right. But one of the stouts, it turned a little bit. One of the lower ABV stouts as well. The Notting Hill. Yeah, that one. It turned a little bit. It's 5% from Moncada brewery in London. And yeah, I'm not going to post that review because it's not fair on the brewery either. I mean, I don't give scores in my reviews anyway, but I don't want to, because it's not their fault. So I'm always a bit wary of just before best before dates kind of thing, and it might not be the true kind of thing for the brewery. So Steve's saying, when I had my second jab, it was fine. That's fine. This is slow. It's going down again. I need to keep this higher because I've been getting a really sore leg. I didn't realise it until about a month ago. The next day, I could literally barely walk. I had a trapped nerve in my leg and it was too low and all that sort of shit. So yeah. I just need to be careful. That's all. Just wary of it. I want my body to get the full kind of like. I don't want it to be reduced by drinking beers. Like fuck it, I'd rather not drink for a few days and get that extra with all the travelling I'm going to be doing coming up in the summer and stuff. I want to be like optimal. Very nice indeed. Go ahead. Cheers for joining, mate. You're probably gone by the time I'll say that. So yeah, thanks for joining. I really appreciate it, mate. Really cool. And that's it for the comments. So let's see if anyone else is about. I don't think anyone's joining by the looks of it. So Harry's starting his stream at 7:15. So in about 9 minutes ish. So yeah, anyone who's here, go ahead and jump on my good friend Harry over at Blue Nose Beer Reviews. He's doing the live from 7:15. So in about 10 minutes or so. So I'll stay on till then. I've got a couple of beers still on the go. Got this just to finish. I'm very nearly done a live stream in the week, actually. Yeah, would have been really late at night as well. I reckon it would have been about 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. Yeah, I had a couple of bad days. I was not feeling great anyway, and then I think I mentioned it the other day. This keeps going down and down and down. It's really annoying me. Yeah, but then it would have been for drinking beer for the wrong reasons. And I thought about it. I thought, don't do it. You're all right. So I ended up getting tired and falling asleep. So job was a good one there. I felt better the next day, of course. Even Friday, I didn't drink loads, but I drank quite a lot of water as well. So woke up Saturday morning absolutely like I'd not had a beer the night before, which is good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And I did see that. I don't want to. He's been planning. Well, he was planning to do one last night, but I don't know. I think he's watching some movies or something. Movies, blue movies, probably. But so yeah, 4 people. Yeah, it's tailed off a little bit. Has someone else gone live? I expect I know who. But let's have a look. Itchy nose, hair nose, hairy nose. Ah, that's where. Yeah, he's all right. He's a good lad. He's a good lad. So yeah. So we got Raggy doing. What's he doing at the moment? St. Peter's English Pale Ale review. He's currently doing 3.8%. Multi-nutty aromas with citrus notes and crisp finish. There you go. That's what he's drinking over on his channel. Me promoting other people while I'm live. God, look at that. I don't care. It's just great. I have this community, as he says, and I've always said it. Sharing the love, and it's not about your views, your likes and stuff. It's all about the people you meet, the beers you drink. Beer's always been secondary for me, actually. I think it took me about a year or two from first starting to review beers going forward. Beers have become more secondary. It's the people you've met over the years, and you go to beer festivals, some recognise you, that's really embarrassing and all that shit. But people regularly watch you, and then you can put a name to, the comments or the views on a live or something like that, and it's really nice. I really enjoy that. It's almost to the point where it's like, fuck the beer, let's have a beer together, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. And I've realised, like, this whole thing of fear of missing out nonsense. That left me back in 2017, where finances plummeted. And then you got used to missing out, and then you realise it doesn't really matter if you miss out. That really made me realise. But now it's more meeting the people, meet anyone who follows you at a potential beer festival that's close to them or whatever. That's more important. All this views and give me likes and all that shit. I don't know. I like to keep it real, keep it. Let's have a beer together, and that's what it's all about. Always has been, pretty much for me. It's to the point I prefer other people to follow everyone else rather than me. It's just in a nice way, of course. But I do appreciate everyone who does follow me, because it's like, yeah, humble is the word, I guess. Got one more comment here, and then we'll clear off in a second. He is a good lad, yes. He may get you into trouble in 3 weeks. Who are you talking about? Harry? I love Harry. He's a proper dude. No, everyone is. I mean, I've been very fortunate enough to meet up with Jake, Rob many times, Stuart over Gin Drill Ale Trail, another great guy, one of the first guys I started watching. Harry, of course, quite a few times. Met up with Dean a couple of times. I met up with James once as well. And then over in the States, PA Brew News is the first kind of overseas beer review I've met. And I met up with Johnny from Craft Beer Channel a couple of times. Really, really nice guy. Really, really down to earth, humble guy. People like that, I'm really kind of happy for them that they've just made an absolute amazing success over it. but they're not begging for it. They're just very good at what they do, or past kind of jobs they've done. And him and Brad, of course, that comes across. But then there's other, you can see through it all with other people where it's just really insincere, and I can't do with that. It's just, I can't do it. It's, unfortunately, as people, they're really nice people, of course, but it's that whole kind of, yeah, can't be arsed with it. Oh right, when you meet up with Harry, yeah, that's going to be a good time. Kind of jealous, but I would as well, Dino. I'm glad you're still here, mate. That's cool. Yeah, Rod is. I'd love to have a cigar with him, but I can't have a cigar. It's just one of them deals. It's like, oh, fucking hell, that's bollocks. But it doesn't matter. It's a bit like the beer thing. It doesn't really matter. It's the company. It's the company, man. And that guy, God, he's just a great man. Yeah, I'd love to meet him. There's loads, like Joe from the Beer Patrol. I'd love to meet him. I met with Hewitt once in London. He's not a beer reviewer, but he's more in the Canadian kind of circuit. What they do, their beer analysis 101 over on Maxwell Stars channel. The trouble is, for me now, it's just impossible. It starts at like 1 a.m. Unless it's a weekend, I'm SOL with that sort of stuff. Whereas before, I used to join pretty much every week, and then the after chat. Go to bed at about 3 in the morning. Get up at like 7. I ain't doing that no more. I can't really. Yeah, make sure that the little one's my main prerogative. So, drinking the rest of this second beer. Actually got better the more I drank it. I think it's one of them things. Your palate becomes more acclimatized to the flavors. Yeah, it's a nice beer to try. Right, get these dirty glasses out of the way, make a little bit more room for more beer. Said. But yeah, that's my last day of it, so I'm probably going to get a bit ratty later. Yeah, Rod is the man. And that's it. I'm going to leave it for now then. So it's just, I thought some people might join, but it's just a short kind of, well, for me, short, hour and a half almost stream. So thank you everyone for watching during the live. Lovely bit of chat going on as usual. So you've got a choice at the moment. You can go and watch Raggy doing some of his live stuff. He's still on his. Is he still on his? He's still on that or not? Let's have a look. Yeah, he's still live over there. So go and check Raggy out. Bastard's got 24 people. I'm joking. I don't care. Good luck to him. He's an engaging chap, and then Harry's going to be live within the next few minutes or so, hopefully, and I'll be joining that at some point as well with these two beers I've got left: the Buxton Brewery beer, the Citra IPA, and the Mosaic Fog. There we go. So I'm going to be finishing off them because most of the beers are still in the glass. Cheers for watching then. Really appreciate it. Big love and all that stuff. Have a good week. No review, no live for me on Friday. Unfortunately. But you never know. You'll see how I feel and all that good stuff. So Dean's saying cheers. Really nice to always have you on the chat, mate. It's really cool. I appreciate it. And everyone else as well for chiming in. So anyway, you take care. Have a nice evening and have a good week. And I'll talk to you all soon. Cheers. End broadcast.